Alright, yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Yarling Gains, and today we're gonna have a little bit of a different video from normal. Okay, me and Harry actually just finished the gym. We went and got breakfast before, and what are we doing different today? Well, I wanted to give you guys some advice about what not to do on the cut, some mistakes that I'm definitely making. So I'm gonna do it in like a voiceover format, so it's easy for you guys to listen to. I'll probably just play some clips of the workout we just did while you're listening, put the subtitles on the screen, simple stuff really. And yeah, you guys can listen, so I'll probably run that right now. But first, obviously guys, Sunday Mass, get it now. Code Yellinger, 10% off. All right guys, let's play the voiceover. I just spat everywhere. All right, so as you guys know, I've been cutting for quite a while now, probably a couple of months at least. And I'm definitely making progress, but over my time like cutting, I've definitely noticed like a few things that if I do them or in some cases don't do them, I have like a much harder time sticking to my calories and not like binge eating or like, you know, having shit workouts and stuff like that. So yeah, there's just like a few things that I'd say are pretty important to keep in mind when you're doing a cut, especially like a really strict cut like the one I'm doing. And they're going to allow you to have like a much more enjoyable time while losing weight, losing fat or whatever, and like still retaining your muscle as well. Because like losing all your muscle on the cut, or well, not all of it, I guess, but like any amount of muscle is pretty counterproductive because you just went on that long bulk to build it. And then, you know, you sort of just fucking lose it. So like, I'd say for the first thing you definitely don't want to do is like not sleep enough. I think sleeping is probably the one I struggle with the most. I don't know, it's hot here. Fucking it's hard to get to sleep sometimes, but I'd say yeah, that's probably also the most important one. When you sleep, that's like your body's main time to get in the rest, you know, and rebuild what muscles you break down at the gym. And also like sleeping helps with like regulation of your hunger hormones and stuff like that. So it can be pretty critical if you don't want to wake up like starving. Like the other day I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and I woke up and I was the hungriest I've ever been when on a normal day with normal sleep, you know, like the 7 to 8 hours, I'll wake up and I won't feel hungry until like midday. So yeah, I was definitely more inclined to eat more that day. It was pretty hard to like lock in and not overeat. So yeah, I'd say sleeping is probably the first major one. Yeah. And 7 to 8 hours is what I probably would aim for. Eight's best, of course. But yeah. The second major thing I'd probably say is something you want to definitely watch out for. And I feel like a lot of people would be inclined to sort of get involved with this one. I know I definitely am. It's eating junk food or like a high amount of like what people would consider to be like bad food, I guess, like high calorie shit, just because it fits in your macros. So say you're like me, 2,100 calories, like you can fucking have a burger. Like I'll do it sometimes. Like I'll have a fucking burger and then just have like fuck all the rest of the day. And whilst like every now and then that's fine, I suppose. It's like definitely something you want to watch out for because like you're still gonna crave those like flavors of like the fucking yummy food or whatever the hell you want to eat. So yeah, I'd say with that one, it's pretty easy to get like your calories in with junk food, obviously. So, but if you do that, you're going to be more inclined to overeat because 9 times out of 10, junk food or like bad foods, what McDonald's or whatever, they don't make you feel full for very long. That's kind of half the idea of them is that you don't feel full for very long, so you then go out and buy more of them and eat more of them. And that can be a big problem with not losing weight or just obesity in general is that those foods won't make you feel satiated. So I'd say every now and then it's probably not a huge deal if you want like a handful of fucking chocolates or something, but yeah, definitely watch out for getting pulled into the idea of if it fits your macros, you can just have whatever. Like you're definitely going to feel a lot better if you're eating nutrient dense foods to hit your macros, your calories and that sort of thing. And you'll lose weight and feel much better because you're not eating crap. You're going to be eating stuff that actually has like vitamins and actual real nutrients as opposed to the fucking double quarter pounder. But yeah, so not too much to say on that one. It's just yeah, look out for that. I know I've definitely fallen into that trap probably at least once a week on this cut. The third thing I'd probably mention is your water intake. So I'm not too terrible with this one, but I've definitely noticed on days where I don't get sort of a liter and a half of water in, maybe even 2 liters, I definitely feel a lot shitter, and it really shows during my workouts. So yeah, I can't get a good pump. Like you're already so depleted on the cut. You know, your carbs are probably a bit lower than what you're used to, and you're definitely going to suffer from like fatiguing a lot quicker. Your pumps won't be as good. You're not going to have as much endurance. You know. So yeah, I'd say with the water, drink as much as possible because it also is going to help you not only with your workouts but with your just general hunger levels. Like drinking that water, sometimes your body will try and trick you into thinking you're hungry and release that hunger hormone when you're actually just dehydrated, and you can fix it easily by just drinking water. Like I know when I'm really thirsty, I like want to low-key just snack out. But yeah, I'd say don't go overboard with the 0 calorie drinks. Like I definitely have a white monster every day, but yeah, try and get in as much water as you can. It's going to be pretty important if you want to still be able to fucking function in the gym and not feel like shit the entire time. But yeah, just a little side note with that one is creatine. It's completely safe. Get it India, and yeah, that way your body will, well, your muscles essentially will retain more water, and yeah, the pumps will be a lot better. You'll have more endurance in the gym. But yeah, water, guys. Fucking go get a cup right now if you're listening. Go get a cup of water right now. Final point, I'd say, is rest days. So because you're in a deficit and you have less nutrients, less calories, less everything really, it's going to be important that you actually take rest days. I definitely know people, like, as much as this sounds like a no-brainer, that take no rest days. They'll be there 7 days a week, or they'll take 5 rest days a day and don't even make any gains. But yeah, or did I say rest days a day? That doesn't make sense. 5 rest days in a week, sorry. And yeah, they just don't make any gains at all. So I'd say 1 to 2 is probably going to be fine for the majority of you. If you're a new to the gym, newbie lifter, I'd say you can probably just take 1 a week and still be able to recover. But yeah, if you're more like, you've been in the gym for a couple of years or whatever, make sure you get 1 to 2 rest days in. You can still be active on those days. Walk around town. I like to walk around town with the boys, once a week. And yeah, just try and prioritize your rest just as much as you prioritize your training, because if you're breaking down all the muscle and not giving it any time to rebuild, then yeah, it's kind of just GG's for you at that point. But yeah, like, especially if you feel sore, because you're more inclined to feel sore, when you're on the cut. If you train chest like 2 days ago or 3 days ago and it's still sore, don't hit it. Like, don't just go back in there and try and pump it out again, because it's kind of just a waste of fucking time. Like, you're not going to get optimal pump. You're not going to be able to go training till failure, because it's just going to hurt too much. And yeah, you're more inclined to actually end up injuring yourself too. So yeah, I think just for the final point, prioritize your rest days, and yeah, you should be able to actually get your money's worth out of the ones where you actually do go to the gym. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I just thought I'd put like 4 things there that I just thought of off the top of my head. That sort of, they're things that definitely, if you don't control them, they hold you back. Like, I didn't want to talk about like fucking calories and fucking training splits and all this stuff, because like people already do that. Those are like the more common things that people have locked in. They know that not to eat over their calories and all this shit. But there's a few like other little things that I thought I'd just mention, because they're the ones that sort of sneak up on you and ruin your progress or slow down your progress, even though you probably don't even realize why it's happening. So yeah, those are just 4 things: not sleeping, eating too much shit, get your water in, and prioritize your rest just as much as your training. And I think you'll find yourself having a much easier weight loss period or weight loss phase than if you were to forget about those things. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the little information today. Just thought I'd do a different sort of video for you guys. Just a bit of basic info because it was just on the top of my head. I think that'll be it, guys. But I'll play some clips for you after this, for like, me and the boys went out to breakfast and shit. A few little clips from that. But yeah, hopefully some of these tips can help you guys out. And if you enjoyed, click that like button, guys. Would be really appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. George,
are you filming a video as
George, look at this motherfucker haircut, bro. Can we get a photo with Santa?
I'm trying to sit on anyone's lap.
Bro, George will sit on Santa's lap. Bro, we got puppies, man. What else we got? There's a rabbit in here. Look at this little guy. Man, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing, little fella? What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing? Playing a toy.